Bonsoir à tous. Merci beaucoup de votre présence.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you very much for your presence. Good evening. I wanted to say a few words at the end of the exchanges we had in recent days. Did you speak with Donald Trump today before the meeting tomorrow? Basically, our will tomorrow is to present a united front between Europeans and Ukrainians in this moment of conflict resolution by reaffirming who is on the side of peace, who is on the side of international law, but above all, how we will collectively ensure that international order is respected and that our security is protected for all. Because it depends on the security of Europeans in France. Because we know what we will be confronted with the next day if we remain in the same situation. And so, if we are weak today with Russia, we will prepare for the conflicts of tomorrow, and they will affect the Ukrainians. And let us not be mistaken, they can also affect us at the same time as our country continues to be regularly attacked on the cyber level, on the level of information, or in contested spaces, from the maritime to the space. So no weakness. We have helped them a lot, but they are the ones who fought. There cannot be a territorial discussion about Ukraine without the legitimate, democratically elected leaders of Ukraine. No discussion about Ukraine without the Ukrainians. But in the same way, no discussion about the security of the Europeans without them. Well, we need to have a credible format of the Ukrainian army. Then, a country can, in the context of an armistice, a ceasefire, a peace treaty, recognize territories that it would have lost that are frozen. It does not recognize that they are under our sovereignty, but it recognizes that it has militarily lost them. This is not inconsistent with international law, but it is a very big concession. And as I told you, it does not belong to me to do it. On the other hand, no country, after 3.5 years of such a conflict, so many human lives sacrificed, can accept territorial losses even if it does not have the guarantee that it will be protected on the rest of its territory. It is up to us to say, and that is why it is not the masses that count. It is the strategic signature how we put what we call the forces of reassurance. That is to say, any agreement that would be based on the absence of a Ukrainian army, on the reduction of a Ukrainian army, would be an insincere agreement vowed not to be respected. Because these agreements have already existed in the past, and that including when Russia itself signed non-aggression agreements with Ukraine, what it did in 1994 with the Budapest Agreement, it did not respect them. Some allies who say our destiny is linked. What we have been able to know in the past, we have consolidated it, our heads of state have worked on it within the coalition of volunteers. Several states are ready to do so, from training and logistics to the presence in non-hot areas. That is not on the front line, not in contested territories, but to have a presence of allied forces alongside Ukraine. We will present this by also asking the United States of America how far they are ready to join the latter, since security guarantees have been put on the table and they have been reaffirmed. We must enter a new diplomatic phase, the one in which we assume to have and defend the interests of Europeans. We are going there tomorrow, not just to accompany President Zelenskyy. We are going there to defend the interests of Europeans. Europe does not want to be at the table of major discussions as a subject of discussion. Europe must be at the table to discuss itself and its future. This is what I want to say. Thank you very much. Thank you. Good luck.